everyone, today I have a foundation review of the new Makeup Forever Water Blend Face and Body Foundation. I have it in the shade Y225 Marble. This is a water-based foundation and it almost feels gel-like and it's very cooling and it smells very nice. I don't recommend using a beauty blender. It's really hard to explain, but I'm gonna try and show you what it does. It doesn't blend onto the skin. So how I prefer to apply it is actually with my fingers or even a brush. I don't use a large foundation brush like this. I just feel like it's gonna soak up all the foundation because it's a very thin formula. So I'm gonna shake it very well. This is one pump on the back of my hand. Let's apply it with my fingers first, just to dot it. You can see it's very sheer. I mean, I'm not going in circular motions, just kind of tapping it into the skin. I mean, this may take more time, but I mean, a little goes a long way. Look, I think I applied a thin layer there, so it's already dried, but that's okay. It's a little streaky with the brush. Although it's a very sheer formula, I hope you guys can see what it did for my skin. It kind of evened out my skin tone really nicely. And because this shade is more of a yellow undertone, it canceled my redness. And I think it looks really nice and very skin-like. It's supposed to become waterproof, so if you let it set and there's still streaks there, you're gonna have to kind of blend it out. So here is my bare skin with no product on except moisturizer. And then here we have one layer of the foundation. I guess I could try using my fingers on this side and see how that works. It seriously feels like a very watery moisturizer. As you can see, my skin is starting to tug. It is now drying and almost about to set. After trying both methods, I prefer using my fingers. You get more even coverage. I think it's because I use a very tiny brush. It's interesting that my pores are more blurred here, and this side you still see it, which is very interesting. Maybe, you know, pressing the brush into my skin helped. Then I'm just gonna tap it with the warmth of my fingers to avoid streakiness. A little bit in the center. You can see how sheer this is. I think where I went wrong is dotting my skin and then kind of blending it out. I should have just swiped it everywhere. It's just kind of looking blotchy. That's my fault. I'm just gonna try to blend that out with the sponge. It's just really hard. Sometimes it's hard to blend it into your skin. I'm gonna try to even out the application because I feel like there's no foundation in some areas. Very easy to build. But I feel like on top of a layer, it dries a little bit faster. I try to avoid applying concealer like in a V shape because then I can't really review the foundation, how it looks here. And I'm gonna just try to like hit that dark spot and then that's it. My makeup applied nicely, there's no patchiness, everything went on so smoothly. You can still see my skin underneath. Everything just looks so natural and not radiant, just natural and skin-like. Great for every day. It does oxidize a little bit in my opinion, but not too bad, and on my fair skin, it doesn't look too bad because it's a sheer formula, so it doesn't look mask-like and noticeable that it oxidized. I've been out and about today shopping, and I think the foundation looks great still. It doesn't look any different than when I initially applied it, except the fact that my oils are coming through and it's looking a little more luminous, especially in my T-zone. There's still surprisingly foundation on my nose and my entire face where I applied it. It's not going anywhere. There is something strange going on around my chin. I don't know if it's the bumps on my chin, not the redness, but the little bumps and the little hairs. I don't know if that's separation or what, but I just wanted to note that. I don't see settling in the fine lines, but what it does instead is that there isn't any product in the fine lines. I don't know if that's how the foundation set on my skin and it just stayed that way. Once you apply it, it just seals into place. It seals your skin with sheer coverage. That's like the best way I can explain what it does. Where I applied it mainly with my fingers is more luminous than the side I applied it with the brush. Something to consider. Application is going to maybe affect the finish of this foundation. I really love how the foundation is looking and feeling. I just wanted to quickly get on here before I go to the gym, and then I'll do my last check-in. This is my final check-in. I want to show you guys how this wore throughout the entire day and even after a workout. Surprisingly, I'm not overly shiny. I almost feel like it controlled my oils all day because usually I'm a lot more shinier than this. I think it blurred my pores the entire day. My skin looks really great. It doesn't look cakey at all. The bridge of my nose, the foundation is still there. Usually natural sheer foundations don't last very long, but this one does. So if you've been on a hunt for one, try this. Oh my god, it freaking looks like a boob. Embarrassing. Oh my god. And I'm taking pictures for school Monday. Redness like this on your face, it's not gonna cover it. You're gonna need a concealer. Usually, if you have been watching my videos, you'd notice that around my nose is always red because I pick my nose every single second of the day. I have a lot of boogers, okay? But usually it's way worse than this, so Makeup Forever is winning. You know what else looks really good? The rest of my makeup. My blush, my highlight, it all still looks like it's intact and it doesn't look blotchy or cakey. It's nice, it stays all day. Oh my god, I love him already. Now I don't see any strange things going on my face. Everything just looks smooth. Don't expect some full coverage concealer type foundation. This is very, very natural, but it lasts a while. It is buildable, it is beautiful, it is expansive. I have some patchiness around my cheeks and I noticed that it clinged on to it, especially on this side because I used a brush and that kind of didn't help. So, but this side there was no patchiness, so I think application, the way you apply it is extremely important. Play around with what works best for your skin and your skin type because it's going to be different for everybody. I got this super cute product from a company called Momoup, and it's kind of like the aluminum foil that you buy. You just take it out, but except it's a blotting sheet. You close it and you go. I hope this works. Oh, it works. Okay. And I want to see how much oils are on there. Oils are there. Put my finger in their cotton pad and it already has the makeup remover in it, and it makes your skin so soft and luminous afterwards. And this isn't sponsored or anything. I just agreed to accept their package because I thought it was cute, and plus I know I have a lot of oily viewers. I thought you guys would like these types of really cute oil blotting sheet. Wow, look how even. It almost makes my skin look so much plumper. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment below, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! That's weird.